Okay, I'm hitting the commentary again for the beginning of this video just while I'm doing the workout. You guys are probably sick of hearing me from my last video I posted, but I'm back talking about the workout. So I did arms today, jumped it off with some dips. I definitely warmed up before this though, didn't just hop down on the dips because that's how you tear your triceps, your elbows, your chest, your joints all the way up. Anyway, superset of dips with these alternating dumbbell curls. Did 15 or so reps on the dips, did about 12 reps on the dumbbell curls here. The dips are really nice because they build up the long head of the tricep, so that's going to be the larger muscle within your tricep. So that's going to, obviously both of the muscles or all three of the muscles in your tricep make them look bigger, but the long head is what is the biggest, so it is, in my mind, kind of the most important. They're all important in the tricep. Triceps make your arm look big. And fun fact, triceps are about 60% or more of what your arm is made up of. So hit the triceps more if you want big arms, homies and homettes. Shout out Chris Jones. So the alternating dumbbell curls, each one of these reps are nice and controlled, getting a little squeeze at the top, not clanging and banging 50s, but using 35s. The next superset here, just some straight arm press downs. I had a nice pump going from the first two exercises, the first superset, so it was time to take the sweatshirt off and let the arms breathe a little bit on this fine Friday morning in February. So did the tricep press downs, doing right into the close grip easy bar curls. Did about 12 reps on both. Y'all are probably counting the reps that I'm doing on all these different exercises, and if I say I'm doing 12 and I'm only doing 8, 9, 10 reps in the video, you need to mind your business. I did 12 reps. The video's got to cut off sometime. You don't want to watch a super long video, I don't think. This next exercise did dumbbell overhead tricep extensions. So again, this is another exercise that's going to hit the long head of your tricep, so the bigger muscle within your tricep. Important thing to keep in mind with these is to try to keep your shoulder out of it and just use your tricep to press the weight up above your head and not throw your shoulder into it, because we do want to be working the triceps and not the shoulders with this movement. Obviously, the shoulders have their own day, so we'll let shoulders do the thing on a different day, and we'll give triceps the love today. This next exercise is a rope hammer curl. So with these, you want to squeeze at the top and stretch at the bottom, so you're getting a full range of motion with the bicep. For hammer curls, this is going to hit more of that outside head of the bicep, whereas if you go a regular grip on curls, as I'm doing in this video on the way up, it's going to hit the inner portion of the bicep. And then when you're doing hammer curls, or even the way I'm twisting the weights on the way down right here, that's going to be hitting the outer portion of the bicep. So tricep, there's 3 different muscles within the tricep, thus tri, and then bicep, there's 2 different muscles that make up the bicep. So that was the last exercise that I did for biceps, and then this was the last exercise I did for triceps. So just doing push downs with the rope. The first portion of the exercise is going to be just straight push downs, and so that's going to hit more of the long head of the tricep. And then the next portion that I do, where I'm extending the rope out, that's going to be hitting the shorter head of the bicep, so that horseshoe look that you see on people's triceps, this is going to be developing that outer portion of the horseshoe that's more on the outside of your arm that you see on someone's tricep. And then just did another little drop set on top of this, just because it was my last exercise and I wanted to get a burnout at the end and get a nice pump going. I had an Instagram post a couple days ago, yesterday actually, today is Friday, just talking about how I was feeling very down and I kind of felt like I was in a funk and just wanted to know the best way to get out of it, and what steps that I should take. So I just sat there and evaluated why I was down, what was making me feel that way. And there wasn't really any particular reason when I stopped and thought about why I wasn't doing this stuff on a day-to-day basis that I know I should be doing and that I normally do. As humans, There's just days where you feel down. You could have everything in the world, and there's some days you just don't feel like waking up. You don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like talking to people. You don't feel like doing anything. And that's just part of being a human. That's part of having feelings. That's just part of living. My best friends, that was my roommate in college. He had a quote that he lived by, like tweeted it every single day, everything. It was no bad days. And then it went further. It's no bad days, just some days better than others. And so what that means to me is every single day you're here on this earth, it's a great day. Like, there's so many people that are less fortunate than you, and no matter your situation, there's someone that's less fortunate than you are right now, guarantee it. So it's just about making the most of that day. And obviously not every day is going to be great. Not every day is going to be just downright good, like the best that you've ever had. You're not, like I put in my post on Instagram, you're not going to have a double wrap burrito from Chipotle and Jenny's ice cream. Down, I think it's important to look at the things in your life that are going well, and first of all, just be appreciative of those things and be thankful and grateful that you have good things going on in your life. You can be in the worst situation, but just waking up, like even just waking up today, being healthy, I'm thankful for that. But this whole week I was sleeping in and working out after work, and it just wasn't, I just felt down about that. Like, I just felt super anxious the whole day that I wasn't getting a workout in. Like, I felt bad in the morning when I wasn't able to wake up. I just felt bad about myself after that. But now that I woke up this morning, went and got a workout in before I'm heading into work, I just feel better. So just look at those simple little things that can make your day better, can make you feel better about yourself, whether that's working out, whether that's going and prepping your meals, eating healthy, whether that's cleaning your room. And so when I was feeling down, I thought about what things I should be doing to make myself feel better and make myself realize that this is just life. Like, you're gonna have days that are down, you're gonna have times where you just don't feel like doing anything. And so the things that I really sat there and thought about were, first of all, feeling grateful, which I talked about. So feeling grateful, feeling blessed and happy to be living the life you are, no matter the situation you're in. No one else is you, and no one else has the same strengths that you do. So it's important to remember that and follow through on the abilities that you were given. So number 2 is doing something you despise but you know is so productive. And so for me, it's cleaning my room and doing laundry. Like, I cannot stand doing those two things. I just can't. I don't like it. Like, even if I do laundry, I can't stand folding clothes. I just can't do it. And so I haven't had time throughout this week since I made the post, but tonight it's Friday. When I get home, that's number 1 priority, nailing that down. The next thing, I feel like I was pretty unmotivated, and mostly with the gym and my diet, just because I didn't have a set plan. So I did a show about 6, 7, 8 months ago, and when I was prepping for that, I had a set goal in mind. I was like, yes, this date is when it's gonna happen. Like, I got to get ready, I got to make this work. I was extremely motivated. Every single workout, every meal, I was like, I know the greater picture, I know what I'm working towards. And so the last 5, 6 months, my goal has just been to get stronger, which I have. I've gotten stronger. I've stayed at a pretty low body weight for me, so I'm about 185 or so, which is great, because when I did my show I was 175, and I've put on a ton of strength in the last 6 months. But I just felt like my training and my diet and everything was kind of stagnant. I didn't have a set goal in mind. So what I decided that I'm going to do is write myself a diet and workout plan. So I'm gonna execute it for 16 weeks. The first 10 weeks I'm gonna really move away from strictly focusing on building my strength up. I'm still going to incorporate strength training, but it's going to be more of the bodybuilding training that I truly enjoy. So training your muscles, not really training the movement, and working on those specific muscle groups. Obviously, I'm still going to incorporate all the compound movements, just train a little bit differently than how I've been training. I feel like I've tracked my macros, I've tracked my calories so much over the last 5 years that I can just kind of eyeball things and kind of eat whatever and stay roughly the same body weight, but it's just not as calculated and specific as I would like it to be. And so I think having a plan for these next 10 weeks where I'm going to be trying to put on size, figuring out what my calories should be, what my macros should be, executing on that, having that goal in mind, and then the last 6 weeks I'm going to do a little bit of a mini cut as we go into summer, just so I know if I go places, if I go to the beach, pool, whatever, got a little abs popping more than they are right now. The last thing just because you truly deserve it. Is do something for yourself today. Do something that you really truly enjoy. Do something that makes you feel good about yourself. And it doesn't have to be working out. It doesn't have to be health related. It can just be something that's a guilty pleasure or costs a little bit of money. Whether that's getting your hair cut, which I'm going to do today. Whether that's going and getting a meal that you really enjoy. Whether that's treating yourself to a show at a theater, going to the movies by yourself, just something that you truly enjoy, Netflixing and drinking wine, just anything. Like, do something for yourself today. You really deserve to be happy first and foremost, because if you're not happy and you're down all the time, that's going to affect everyone so much more than you just trying to please everyone. So you got to do stuff for yourself sometimes and make yourself happy.
Cut at the best place in Columbus, 3030 Barber Shop on North High Street.
All right, so this is the before action. It's about to look fresh afterwards. I'm wearing Brendan in here, about to chop it up. All right, this is a friendly reminder to tip your barber. I'm being for real. If you tip your barber, they will treat you well consistently. My man Brendan always hooks me up with the haircut, the nice haircut. I think it looks nice. Y'all might not think it looks nice, but I like it a lot. So that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Also, if you need somewhere to get your hair cut in Columbus, check out 3030 Barbershop. It's 3030 North High Street. All cool guys, give great haircuts, cool atmosphere. Check them out. Okay, this is what we're working with afterwards. Yep. Crispy every time. Crispy every time. Now that I'm home from getting the haircut, haven't really had a whole lot of food today, so cooking up a little egg action. We got 4 whole eggs in there and 5 whites. So let me break this down real quick. I got a macro video that I'm gonna put out here soon, but just to explain how I come up with the macros and calories from this. So each egg, a whole egg, is 6 grams of protein and 4 grams of fat. So I put in 4 whole eggs, up in there, 4 whole eggs, so that's 24 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, and then I put 5 egg whites in there. So basically what I do with that is I take the egg, crack it open, and then kind of go back and forth with the yolk until all the whites are out. And so that ends up being about 3 grams of protein. I conservatively say 3 grams of protein when you just have the white. And so I had 5 of those, 5 egg whites, so 5 times 3 is 15 grams of protein, plus the 24, that's 39 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, 39 grams of protein times 4, that's the amount of calories that are in each gram of protein. 39 times 4, I'm okay at math. I think that is 156 grams, 156 calories, and then you throw on the fat. 16 times 9, that's a little bit more difficult. 16 times 10 is 160, minus 116 is 146. Does that sound right? Or 144. 144. So 144 plus 156, that's exactly 300 calories. Okay, so right here, I just got it out for you. So 4 whole eggs and 5 whites, 300 calories right there. It's a lot of food too, so you just got to pick and choose what you want. Anyway, about to eat this. I'm gonna get a little other fruit, veggie type of things. A little spinach, carrots action. Maybe make these into a little sandwich, put some cheese on it.
This ain't the worst thing ever. Overcooking the toast, man. Overcooking it. Don't like it. Toasters, you just never know with them. You just never know. The thing is, some of you guys really eat your toast like this, and I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe it. I'm gonna stop.
This piece of toast right here is okay. It's not terrible, but it's average or below. And we're not settling for average or below, especially with the toast on this fine Friday night. I'm not doing it. We're calling it a nightcap with this meal right here. Got a little lean ground turkey, just a little bit of rice and some spinach in there. I'm getting 2 lifts in with some pals this weekend. So tomorrow I'm lifting with my boy Reed, about to hit some legs, and then Sunday with my other lifting homie Tori. We're hitting chest and shoulder, so it's going to be an eventful lifting weekend. So I got to fuel up because I know there's some beasts and they get after it. So thanks for checking out the video. Probably going to have some footage from those 2 days, so be more stuff coming up soon. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my Instagram at Journey to Gainesville. More and more stuff being posted every day. Any questions you have, feel free to let me know as well. My Instagram and email are going to be in the description below. Thanks. Good night. Good day. Whenever you're watching. Peace.